Hello and welcome to Quick Knowledge. Today I will discuss 25 important MCQ type question in Indian polity on the topic of historical background and making of constitution. The Constitution of India was adopted by the Constituent Assembly on 26th November 1949. The first session of the Constituent Assembly was held on 9th December 1946. The Indian Independence Act 1947 came into force on 18th July 1947. The chairman of the Constituent Assembly was Dr. Rajendra Prasad. The East India Company was established by the British Crown in the year 1600 AD. For the first time, the system of appeals from India to Privy Council in England was introduced by the Charter of 1726. Which of the following was not one of the features of Government of India Act 1935? Diarchy of the centre and the provinces. The British considered the demand for partition of India under Mountbatten Plan 1947. Which of the following sought to change the charter of Indian government from unitary to federal? Government of India Act 1935. The first commentary to the Constitution of India is written by Dr. D. Basu. The demand for a Constituent Assembly was for the first time authoritatively considered by the British government through in an indirect way through August offer. Before 26th November 1949, which among the following was the governing law of India? Government of India Act 1935. Dr. Rajendra Prasad was not a member of the which of the following committees of the Constituent Assembly? Order of Business Committee. Which among the following best supported the idea of inclusion of fundamental rights in our Constitution? Nehru Committee Report 1928. Rajaji formula was suggested by Chakraborty Rajagopalachari in 1944 primarily with a view to resolve the political deadlock in the country. How many members were there in Constitutional Assembly? 389. The design of the national flag was adopted by the Constituent Assembly of India in July 1947. Name the chairman of the Fundamental Rights Subcommittee of the Constituent Assembly. Dr. Rajendra Prasad. The drafting committee of the Indian Constitution was formed by the Constituent Assembly on 29th August 1947. The Constitution of India was enacted by a Constituent Assembly set up under the recommendation of Cabinet Mission Plan. In the national flag, which color is used in the wheel? Navy blue. Respect for the national flag and national anthem is fundamental duty of every citizen. The first election commissioner of India was Sukumar Sen. The Constitution of India describes India as a union of states. Montagu-Chelmsford report is associated with Government of India Act 1919.